بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الرحمن علم القرآن خلق الإنسان علمه البيان الشمس والقمر بحسبان والنجم والشجر يسجدان والسماء رفعها ووضع الميزان.
The Prophet ﷺ was asked about the Aqiqa. I do not like disobedience, as if he disliked the name. He said if anyone has a child born to him and wants to sacrifice for his child, then let him do it. So here we can see there's nothing wrong with sacrificing an animal on behalf of your child when it's born. That's what the Aqiqa is all about. Okay? Sacrificing an animal as a means of thanking Allah. You're not sacrificing in the name of the child, because that would be shirk. You're sacrificing in the name of Allah as a means of thanking Allah for blessing you with this child, with the child. Let's look at the next hadith. Fatima, the daughter of the Prophet ﷺ, she weighed the hair of her son Hassan and Hussein. Okay, some of you like to hear about the Prophet's family. Here's a little bit about the Prophet's family. When his daughter Fatima gave birth to her two boys, she shaved their head and weighed their head and hair and paid that amount in gold as charity. Also his daughter, and also gave away, that's what this hadith is saying. When they had their babies, they would shave the hair and weigh the hair and give that amount away in charity. And that's what we do for the Aqiqa. We shave the hair off the baby's head and weigh it and give it away in charity and gold as charity. Okay? Let's look at the next hadith, the next section. If any of Ibn Umar's family asked him for an Aqiqah, he would give it to them. And he would give a sheep as an Aqiqah for both his male and female children. A lot of people ask that question, what do we sacrifice? You should sacrifice a sheep. A sheep. A sheep as a means of thanking Allah. That's the sunnah, to sacrifice a sheep. Okay? The next hadith, one of the companions says that he heard his father say that the Aqiqah was something that was desirable to do, even if all you had was a sparrow. So in other words, you should try to give your child an Aqiqah, guys. You should try to give your children Aqiqah. In fact, Sheikh Morsi, every time I teach this class, he asks me to remind you guys that if you don't, you have to give yourself an Aqiqah. If you never had one, you should give yourself one, because this allows your children to make dua for you when you're dead. So for those of you who are new to Islam, you should give yourself an Aqiqah. Those of you whose parents didn't have an Aqiqah for you when you were young, you should make an Aqiqah for yourself. You know, take a sheep and sacrifice it and take it to the mosque and cook it one day. So that way your children can make dua for you. Okay? And again, the Prophet's grandkids, Hassan and Hussein, they both had Aqiqahs. And again, it's a sheep. Whether the child is male or female, you sacrifice a sheep. It doesn't matter how old you are or how many years later. You want to do it before you die. So if you've never had an Aqiqah, guys, make one for yourself. Simply kill a sheep, cook it, and take it to the mosque on a Jummah, and let the Imam announce at the mosque that everybody is welcome to eat from the sheep. That's all you do. Okay, kill a sheep, Cook it, take it to the mosque on a Friday, and just leave it there for everybody to eat from. That's an Aqiqa. That's all you have to do for yourself. Okay? Okay, on that note, I'm going to stop right here because I know we're not going to have time for the next chapter. Let me put this back up on the screen, and I think we might have a little time for questions.
فَبِأَيِّ آلَاءِ رَبِّكُمَا تُكَذِّبَانِ لَمْ يَطْمِثْهُنَّ إِنسٌ قَبْلَهُمْ وَلَا جَانٌّ فَبِأَيِّ آلَاءِ رَبِّكُمَا تُكَذِّبَانِ متكئين على رفرف خضر وعبقري حسان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان تبارك اسم ربك ذي الجلال والإكرام